Hello everybody, welcome into this new video. If you're wondering which translator works the best for you, even that would be Google Translate or DeepL Translator, you are in the right place. Let's see which one fits for us the best. Previously, like 3 even 4 years before, in the 2018 2017, I loved to learn Spanish, learn from translations, and learn from a lot of let's say vocabulary between Mexico and Latin America, and I use Spanish Detect. It was a really awesome tool, but now everything has just turned different because here into the WhatsApp they have a lot of lessons here into Spanish Detect, and they have just enabled the premium and the ads. This wasn't before. This was totally for free. I don't know why do we have to even create an account. So that's the reason why I was trying to look for some other translator, because this one it's really messy. I mean, I was just trying to look for something like really easy to use, and this one I think that it's not worthy to check it out. So that's the reason why I was trying to make a quick comparison between DeepL Translator and the Google Translate. So into the Translate of Google, it's really easy to use it. We do have an application for that. We can just tap whatever we want to do in the search bar of Google and see that into the Google Translator. I can go into new tab and I can look for, let's say for example, ship in Spanish. And voila, the translator of Google is now opened, and here we do have the verified. Here we can copy the thing, and here we can use the how it's going to be looking, sounding. There we go. So, and here as you can see, here's the boat, how we can use that, more available tools. And if you want to open that into Google Translator to see when you can use this word, this Spanish word like the bird, into send, right, into some examples here. And as you can see, we do have everything here: el barco, boat, ship, vessel, craft, liner, frigate, el navío, that means ship, el avión, plane, aircraft, airplane, ship, mountain, airplane. So there are a lot of tools that they have like a bar of how many frequency the people use these words. For example, nobody says enrolarse as ship. Almost everybody says as a verb, right? So that's really great that we have this tool into the Google Translator. Now if I go into the other side of DeepL, we have the type to translate. We do have the DBL Pro for business, the DeepL, the API, the prices and plans, and the applications that are sometimes are totally for free. So if I want to use exactly for the same language I want to use for ship, which that would be into Spanish, I'm going to just go into English. I'm going to tap ship, and I'm going to just copy and paste this word. And look here into the language what we can go for. Could go for English because this one is induced. English boat. So here it is: alternatives, ship, vessel. Here's the listen. Boat, like translator or not. And here, as you can see, here's a dictionary. We have a pro version of 30 days free trial, and here what we can do is to translate a lot of characters. We can translate locked documents to glossary entries, and translate even faster with DeepL applications. And here we do have the options to go into DeepL Pro. Now once again, I don't mind to pay for something that can be helping me to translate like more accurate, but if they don't actually bring value for what they're offering, I think it's not worthy to even pay for that. So that's the reason why I always went into the plans and the pricings. And here we do have the different DeepL Translator. So speaking about the most popular, which would be the advanced tools, we have $28. And what do we have here? We do have train estimator, we have sign it in. I am not a CEO. If anything, I don't have a company, so I think this is not going to be worthy for me. So let's see what does the starter plan has instead of the free one. So they do have data security, they do have text translation, they do have 5 editable files, they have files up to 10 megabytes. one glossary with 5,000 entries, and some team administrator. So I think that it's not going to be that worthy for me to stick around here even into the starter plan, because I am not using editable files translator, and I do, in any case, I do have 3 non-editable file translations per month, and I don't have to pay absolutely anything. Now, if I go back into Google, if you want to do exactly the same thing, can you do this? Well, yes, you can do that. You can go into Documents, and here it says select a document. Actually, this one appears into Spanish. So let's say that I want to look for, I don't know, maybe just a history document. I'm gonna tap images. So what I want to do is to choose English, and I want to change from English into a language that I can spell, that I can use. For example, I have a native language of Spanish, so of course I want to choose Spanish, and I want to download the translation. So here is my file. It's going to be showing me my file already translated. So what I want to do is to go into Downloads. And here into Downloads, what I want to do is to try to look for the item that I just used for the translation. I think I could find it somewhere in here, but let's take a look into here. La Agenda, we do have art, clothes, generation, I think machine translated by Google. So it actually looks really awesome that we could make translations between one item into another one. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but I want to translate my item, which is actually this one, neutral tones. So I can just try to use the same thing and translate that into French, and we do have everything now ready. If I want to translate from one website into another one, I can do that. Can I do that into DBL Pro? I'm going to go into DBL Pro translator. And here we do have the language detector. We can translate files. We did, but as you remember, we can only use 3 files per month, and that's everything we can do. So if you want to look for something more accurate, if you want to look for something more easier to use, I think that totally depends on what kind of translation you want to choose. Google Translation can be really awesome. It has a lot of tools that can be helping us to translate, and they are constantly learning a lot of ways to learn. So here, let's say I want to use for word "que onda," that totally means WhatsApp into English. So that's really accurate. If I choose this one, for example, it says "what up." So this is a word that actually means a lot of words here into Latin America, like hello, I'm stoned, I'm high, goodbye, what's the problem, what's the deal. This Google Translator is constantly learning a lot, so I am not going to be sticking around with DBL. I think Google Translator is doing the really great job, and the very most awesome part of this is that we don't have to pay absolutely for anything. So just give us a favor, guys, and use Google Translator so you can help this translator of Google. It's a free tool. You can help them to improve more and more. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully it was a pretty useful video for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you do want to see more versions, more comparisons between one platform into another one. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys on the next video.